Hi guys, how's it going? I hope all you guys doing great. So early today we had a really nice session. It was really nice. So that was the latest chart here, Euro Australian, and also did go well. You see that? So let's see what's going on in the market. I hope you guys first doing great. So let's look what's happened in the market recently. There was some Canadian news about half an hour ago. It was pretty negative, so let's see how did this affect the CAD, and also let's see if there was any news. Merkel said we'll continue negotiations in the European Union Recovery Fund in mid-July, happy with basic structure. European Union leaders launch talks in massive rescue project. That's probably gonna make the DAX go up. Let's see the DAX if it got affected by this. Yeah, that's good news for the DAX. This chart was made in the previous forecast, guys. We took forever to make this one. If you look at the daily chart, we did go the monthly all the way down, to the weekly here, and we put all the support lines and trend lines and everything, sideways, up, down, everything you call it. Okay. Then we came to this 4-hour time frame. We kind of determined the upward channel right here. We determined the lower band and the upper band and the middle band. Then we did go to the 1-hour time frame. We determined the recent support area and the potential move and the target, and possibly if it does break below this one, then you're gonna probably land here. So, and it has been going good so far. Okay, the same situation we have put with the SPX. We came across this one, the same scenario. We start with a monthly, weekly, daily, and we determined this is in the daily. This is upward the channel like this. It did go up here a little bit, but it did bounce back here. So really, that's kind of the limits you want to watch for the 4-hour time frame, which is the red one. So this big limits, when you are kind of to the low here, you for sure want to buy. When you're at the top here, you want to take profit and get out. Kind of you're close to here, you also still want to buy. So we determined this. There was a sideways movement, and that was correctional. And the reason that was correction, because every time it would come down, then it will do retracement back to about the same price, or 60-70%. It will come back, but it will not make a lower low. It just coming back to the same price. Okay, then it just moved in a very tight spot. Then it did break out. Another way you can look at this, if you draw this straight right here, okay, and you draw that another one straight, okay, like this, then you can see this was a breakout. I just prefer to leave it like this in case it would have another run. But also this line, the blue one, it was put there right before it moved. It was not after the movement, it was before the movement. You can see it in the previous video. It's in the channel. This still has the potential to run here. Watch out, 3181. This number could be something big here. You need to watch out for 3181. Okay, so watch for this number. If we do break above this one, then your second number is 3215. Okay, then we'll go from there. Your support right here at that price, that one, then this one, which is 3070. Sorry, it should be here. Okay, so that's a number you probably should watch. You guys, each one point in the SPX equal to about 9 points in the Dow. So if we really would put the Dow at the top right here, just to see both of them at the same time, then That's the Dow. Okay guys, so you're watching the Dow and SPX at the same time, same chart. You can see they were really typical at the left side here, but right here also typical. Yeah, this one there was a little bit of deviation. The SPX had a little bit more momentum towards the upside. What this is giving me is one of them ahead of the other is they're gonna have to match. So either SPX is gonna have to slow down or the Dow has to pick up. What I can say is the Dow is gonna pick up. Okay, so for the Dow analysis, you can see this line here. That's probably one was the best place to kind of buy when it's bouncing back from the same level. So either this for the Dow is gonna break continuously to the upside, or it's just gonna have another one down and go up. What I can say is gonna break to the upside and go. Usually in the Dow, then you're gonna hit at 26,800 or so, guys, because the Dow numbers are different. So just I'm comparing to you the SPX and the Dow in the same chart. So the candles one is the SPX, the dark one is the Dow, and each 1 point and SPX equal. So each 1 point equal 9 points in Dow Jones. Okay guys, so if the Dow would move, or the SPX would move 100 points, the Dow would move 900 points. So you really need to do your homework. You can see they almost very typical, they're extremely correlated, probably 95% correlation or so. Sometimes one of them it moves a little bit, just like we see now, a little tiny bit, not too much, more than much. If we put Nasdaq, it's going to be a different story. It's going to be ahead of the game. It's going to be more than both of them. Okay, so we're going to see the Nas is the top of them. I can put it if you guys want. If you request, then I'll add it. Otherwise, no need. Hi Armin, how's it going? You're the master. Hanif, alaikum salam. Mr. Ali, hi, I'm Mr. Ali. Khoza, how are you, Khoza? Yes, I think euro dollar is a good sell now. Hi Mukesh, long time no see, buddy. You're probably gonna ask about the gold. Rockstar is asking about pound USD. We have given the pound sell early today, and it was going really good. So it did go really nice. You guys can watch the previous forecast. That was really nice. The pound, we had the big long forecast right here. We can watch this again. Okay, I just have to click this button, come here, just take this off, so you guys can see the long forecast. Looks like I didn't take it. I did, so it's not coming back. Okay guys, for the daily, that's kind of the pound forecast. It's coming down in this big down channel. Okay guys, this is a weekly channel, so it's very strong channel. Okay, in the daily, the same thing. If you go the 4-hour time frame, we can make it a little bit bigger. So that's kind of the view right here. If we go to the 1-hour time frame, so really pound dollars for me is a sell, but just see it. That's for me is a sell for sure, guys. For me, okay, that's a sell. This is a downtrend. It did touch base here, just come here, up, waved and down. So pound dollar for me is a sell. I hope this will help right here. Okay, what is the big target? Euro dollar, guys, is amazing sell. Euro dollar and pound dollar. The dollar is gonna get strong, guys. The dollar is gonna get strong. Euro dollar, pound dollar. good sells. Both of them are very good sells, in my opinion. I could be wrong, right? My words are 50-50 because they are in the future, right? I just could be wrong, that's all. You guys, one thing you don't pay attention is bounds are. We have given this sell. I think this sell is still good. So you guys, this bound is good. Okay. However, use only 1% from your account, and that's the trading system, you guys. We use the ABC trading system, which will give you really nice. If we take the support and resistance off, see guys, that was the signal right here in the half an hour time frame. What is this? This is a continuation of a sell. The best entry was right there at the top right here. Okay. And the system also, guys, give you the entry and the stop loss and okay. Okay, it gives you the entry and the stop loss. At the left here, it tells you what the major trend is according to the time frame and what's the price cloud right here. And it gives you the entry price, it gives you the stop loss, and you guys can control the stop loss. You can push this button, you can put it up or down. Okay. This stop, it will depends on every chart and another analysis. So stop loss location is, you can determine where you want, but try to go between 1 to 2% sensitivity, something between 1 to 2. This will be the optimization. We try to use between 1.2 to 1.5. That's for optimization. That's probably will be the best. You don't want to take much bigger than that because that's going to be a really big stop loss. And the smaller than that also is very close. So really you want to be between 1 and 2 level. It's cool. You can push it down. You guys can see this line here. It moves up and down. So the system gives you entry price also. If you look at this, the entry price 1.24, and it's red because it's a sell, right? It's a sell right here. So it's really cool. So guys, we are specialized in developing trading systems. You guys can check our website. Okay, so you would know, and this also you can see this sell was solid sell. That's the initial sell. Okay, that after a correction, that's a continuation sell. After a correction, that's a continuation sell. After a correction, that's a continuation sell. Okay, then again after a correction, that's a continuation sell. So it's a semi-automated system where it will help you to make the right decision, but at the end the decision is yours if you're gonna take the call or not. Really, if the system is telling you a sell, you have two choices. You either sell or you don't sell. But really, it will not be very smart to go buy now. You would wait to take a buy signal like that. You know, guys. So you would know this sell is not the best because the best was right here or there. Here, kind of very late. We're getting very late. But because the big picture analysis is down, so that's why I said this is possibly still a valid sell. Okay, guys, the euro, I think the euro's gonna, I think is gonna crash. What is the euro dollar right here? That's maybe a good sell, guys. Okay, this price I think is a good sell in the euro. This will just come in to touch the trend line here, and my forecast is this is gonna come down. can see there was just a trend line like this. Did come to touch it, then coming back down. So I can see the dollar getting strong. Can be wrong, this is just the analysis, but the best sell was starting right here. That was the best sell. This takes in consideration statistic and price movement and many of the custom indicators and custom built stuff. So it takes in consideration a lot of stuff to give you a really good signal. Okay guys, so let's go through some of the Okay guys, there's a lot of questions right here we have to go through. So pound, dollar, euro CAD, New Zealand CAD. Euro CAD long term is a sell, and New Zealand CAD also is a sell for me. Mukesh saying maybe pound dollar is a little bit difficult to sell now. Yeah, and especially Friday at the end after a big move. I'm saying that's not the best. Yeah, it's true, very late now, but I just saw I can't see the chat and at the same time I can't see the chart. I have to switch screens. Maybe if I get another screen, I'll be able to do that. Nice to see people making money. Perfect. Euro dollar is going to crash. Yes, I think so. Nice. Pound dollar. So pound dollar long term. So Song asking here about pound dollar long term is down. Okay guys, so watch out for this. It may do a correction now, yeah, maybe, but long term is down only. Okay, so that's something to pay attention to. But for me, this euro sell is a good sell. Euro dollar is a good sell. Okay, so at 1.1230, I'm happy with this price to sell. The long-term forecast for euro dollar to come down to 1.08, 1.07. So really what I'm looking at for long term is right here in this area to come down here. Okay guys, that's, you know, at that price, maybe even lower at 1.07, but let's take it step by step. I can see the euro dollar coming all the way down here. See this? So I'm still happy with this price. You guys, since 1.14 I've been saying we're gonna only sell the euro dollar, and we put one trading view chart, just can show you guys so you don't say that, you know, we're making things up. Euro New Zealand. You're awesome, Arman. Student Academy is asking if you can sell euro dollar now. It's your choice, it's your money, but I sold the euro dollar. I think it's good. So I'm gonna go open here. So you guys, what we discuss here can be wrong, it can be right. So please also take this in consideration. Okay guys, if we look at the trading view now, what we can see is this chart right here. Okay, and you can see this is a euro dollar, and that was in June 4th, so that's about 15 days ago. Yeah, today is 19th, so 15 days ago guys. Okay, 15 days ago. And look at that level as a potential for sell, and look at 1.1330, look at the 1.14, and those three levels were potential for sell. And it means it can go up. It may reach this level, it may reverse from before that, it may reverse from here. The three scenarios are possible, but don't take any buy where there was a lot of people saying, you know, buy it, it's uptrend, it did break to the upside like that. And I was just like, no, it's like this is gonna come down. Let's see what happened. You can see it did go here to 1.14 something right there, then it start falling, right? So really that was a selling area only selling, no buying at all. Every time you sell, you're gonna make money every time you sell. And also, if you look at this, between this line and this line, that's kind of determining the channel where it's gonna move all the way down to here, to 1.08. That's the level I do expect. Potential also can go to 1.07. Okay guys, you may call me crazy for this, I could be, but let's see what happened. So this is my forecast for, and also giving you time guys here, probably by August 15th, that time June is not given, probably by June 15th, July 15th or something, you know, possibly 1 month. So 4 weeks maybe we were trading the euro dollar at 1.08. Okay, this is just a forecast. So really every high is a potential for a sell. Every high we sell, every high we sell. When you come close to this lower band, you avoid trading, you don't buy and you don't sell, because you don't want to buy the correction wave in to the upside in the downtrend. It will be too risky. So you just avoid trading for a few days. Once you get a new high, you get a small reversing in the small time frame, then you take the signal. That's why with this big candle today, I was happy to sell this price right now, because this high offers me a good price to sell, right? This high offers me a really good price. I get the same price that was available about 4 or 5 days, so I get really a discounted price to sell here, 1.12, almost 50 in this area, or a little bit lower, which is good for me. I think that's very good. That's also close to this support and resistance area, which was very, very strong. You can say it did come here 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, it did retest 4 times, so it's very close to it. So it's very strong level, which is 1.1260. So perfect. And you guys can see this level, it was determined before the price even goes up here, and you can see how it did respect this level so much. And when it did break it to the upside, you guys see this, right? This level and that level and that level, it was determined before the price reached. The chart started right here. See how many times it did respect. 1 time, that was the close, okay, not the wick. Second time there was some closes here. Third time here. Fourth time it did come to touch it like as a high candle, then come back 3 times. You know, see the respect for the line? Exactly. This line has been respected. How many? 2 closes here, and this price is very close to it. 4 candles stay. So that's kind of, if you look at volume profile trading, the price didn't spend so much money at that level, and at that level it means there was a lot of orders going on through. And you look at this third price, which it did close twice exactly per pip, so it was determined really good. Okay guys, so this kind of analysis you would be putting, and you have some faith in it. You would have some faith. It's not gonna work all the time, sometimes you're gonna be wrong, but at least you need to have a plan. That's a plan. I'm planning to sell euro dollar at 1.13, at 1.14, like these prices, and I have a longer term plan to see what's happening. So that's how you should be thinking about the plan. After you do the plan, you do your risk management, then you start trading your plan, okay? Don't get emotional. So our thinking, our plan is we're gonna sell every high in the euro dollar because we are in a downtrend, in our reversing downtrend. Okay, so that's why after the price did rise to the upside, maybe many people are gonna get emotional, excuse me guys, and it's gonna come to the buy where I am happy to sell. euro dollar daily range is 70 bips. So if you get 70 bips out of a trade for euro dollar, you should get out. That's probably you should be happy about this one. Okay, guys. So just let's go back to MT4. Okay, guys. Because I will not even I can't see the chat now, so I have to go back to the MT4 to see the chat also. Okay, so we're back to MT4 here. That's why I said this offers a good sell for me. Explaining to you guys the story behind this and all that stuff. Okay, so let's see the chat right here, see what's happening. You guys have any comments and stuff? Lower high and lower lows, downtrend. Next Tuesday, red news. Then it should be negative to go along with the technical analysis. Okay, guys, it should be negative to go along with the negative analysis for the euro dollar. Okay, guys, if Brazil ends up being good, so just let us know. Maybe we'll come visit also. I'm pretty sure it's good. So let's go back to the chart. There was some friendly chat going on. We don't want to interrupt. So let's use our system to scan the market and see what's going on, guys, okay? Right here. So right now, the pound is still weak and Australia and New Zealand is strong. So pound Australia and pound New Zealand could be a good sell. That means, guys, the Dow is flying up. We have put the forecast for the Dow, guys, also, right? Dow possibly can close today at 26,800. So that's probably the target for the Dow. If you guys in this trade. If it does rally, then this is probably the target right here. If this will rally, there is a potential for this to rally up today. Okay. If this will continue to rally, then pound Australia and pound New Zealand are going to continue to be under pressure. The pound is kind of moving lower a little bit because the pound index is still under so much pressure. So you guys look at the pound index right here. Okay. It's just under so much pressure, crashing so bad. And that's the unique thing about our system. You can determine what's going on with one market scanner right here, which is going to tell you the pound is weak. Then you go check the pound against what? Against Australia, against New Zealand, against euro. So euro pound is a buy like this, against also like many things. But right now, selling the pound against the Japanese yen is not the best because both of them are weak. You probably would sell the pound against Australian or New Zealand, or you buy the euro pound like that, or even the dollar is a little bit weak so far, but I think it's going to get strong. But that's how you trade the system. And if you come to the left side here, you're going to see all these signals is going to tell you like pound Australian, pound Canadian. We have been selling pound from London session. It was under so much pressure. So this is, if you guys want to download the system, is available on our website, www.fxmarketstrategyadmin.com. There's one payment, $249 per year. Then you access everything in the website. You get it's just like Netflix. You get all the trading systems, the custom indicators, everything. All the updates are free, and there is no like any hidden fees or anything. It's just if it's delta's red right here, you buy. If it's red, you sell. If it's green, you buy. It's straightforward, really easy. The higher the number, the higher the momentum, and the stronger the trend. Okay. So if you guys want to download and join, you are most welcome. We do a lot of live to show our system and how they work and how you can start trading successfully. And we also have made very affordable. The price is really affordable, so it will not be expensive to anyone to actually join, and so that's the main purpose right here. So next, if we look at the dollar index, that was like that we talked about this, guys, yesterday about the pound. We talked about the pound monthly trend is down. You guys see this red line is the monthly trend, okay? So in the pound dollar, the monthly is down, and the weekly trend is also down. The daily, it was up because there was an up wave in the pound dollar recently, okay? Then the 4-hour time frame did start to sell after it was a buy. It was a buy right here, right? Then it started reversing right here, it's coming back down. So this 4-hour time frame started is going along with the weekly, is going along with the monthly. So this will be a strong crash because it's supported by the monthly trend, it's supported by the weekly trend. Okay, that's why even the last weekly forecast, I said, you guys, okay, pound is gonna start coming down. Okay, then why the 4-hour sell signal was very important signal? Because in the daily pound dollar was up wave, correction was done. So because this daily trend correction wave, it was done. So we determined the reverse right here, it was legitimate, and it was really nice and strong, and it was going with the weekly and the daily trend. So this sell signal right here was beautiful, and since last week we have been saying sell the pound, sell the pound. Okay, guys, if you guys want to show you in this in trading view, Mr. Hanif saying great systems, repay you wasn't a trade. Yeah, that's true, you guys. There's no inflation to this. They do repay you very well and very fast. Okay, it's worth a lot more than that, to be honest with you. You guys, show you the pound. You guys, that's how you look at the full picture. That's how you make money in the market. Okay, guys, we're just gonna jump back to okay, guys, so that's a trading view right here. We can see the chart. Okay, so that was the previous signal. That was a buy signal. That was in May 28th. May 28th, so that's kind of 20 days ago or something. Okay, that was the previous sell right here. Okay, so that was the previous sell. Then this level was determined. Okay, then the analysis was possible one wave down, but don't sell, then only buy it, then buy to this level right here. Okay, to the target, which is a green area 1.28 level. So let's see what happened. It didn't do the correction, but it did hit the target. Okay, so let's see the update for this one. This one was posted in TradingView on June 4th. So getting close to the trend line, there was just kind of okay. Pound dollar may fall from here about 400 bips. It did go like 150 bips first, but then it did crash. It did respect the trend line so bad, and it just in a free fall. That's the channel, guys. See, that's the channel. So you can really see there is still potential to go all the way down to 1.2. Okay, 1.2, there's potential for another 400 pips fall in this area. You know, yeah, correctionally up and down, but 400 more pips to fall in this area before you get an area where you would expect a correction of something. Then this, after it did fall a little bit, so this was in June 14th, which about 5 days ago. So there was expectation for a small correction to the upside, then coming back down. You guys can see this? You guys can see the correction, right? I'll make it bigger right here. Okay, and the signal says only sell, right? So I'm 70% it will fall. I was using lines, not candles, so that's why it shows like this. You can see it did rise here. That was a big rise. That's from 1.24 to 1.26, over 200 bips. I put this line, it may go all the way up to this one, but I'm not interested in the buy. I'm interested in the fall, and it did fall from 1.68 so far to now. Further fall is expected, but that was the best entry right here. When it did come back down right here, so I put this one. You can see this one. That was not too bad, guys. Okay, there was no drawdown at all. Stop loss was not hit. In this trade, you get about between 1.2560 to 1.2380. How much is this? Probably 150 pips plus or minus, just an average. So it's still more room to go, guys. Okay, still all the way down here is possible. So this is don't buy pound dollar now at all. It's very risky. So you're in the sell, either take profit or you let it run, but this has the potential to go all the way down. That was a really good trade. So you can see the bounce, correction, then after 1-2 candles right here, this signal was put right there, was perfect, okay? So that's something to look at. Okay, guys. If we go back to MT4, so I can just also read your, okay. Moneybag is asking about the correlation between the dollar index and the stock market. They do have a kind of inverse correlation a little bit, not too much all the time. Okay, so they do have a little bit. If the stock market is going up, the dollar does carry a weight like a safe haven, but not all the time. It's not like the franc. So sometimes, yes, when the stock market is going up, the dollar will be going down. If the stock market is going down, the dollar is going to be going up, but not 100% all the time. Pound New Zealand, you don't buy pound New Zealand for sure. Don't buy it. Pound New Zealand, you only buy if the stock market is gonna come down. Stock market doesn't look like it's gonna come down, and if the pound is gonna go up, and it doesn't look like the pound is gonna go up. So in both cases, don't buy pound New Zealand. It's a late sell to enter, but no buy. Okay, guys. So let's go back and see. Just to answer a question, we can go back to TradingView and check it out. I'll show you guys probably something cool right here. Or you know what, we can do it in MT4. There is no need to go there. So that's SPX right here. I'm gonna just you can see this is the dollar index compared to the stock market. So sorry, I forgot what's the name asking. Euro Australian is a sell, okay, it's a long-term sell. So Moneybag asking here if you find the dollar does do correlate to the stock market. Yes, it does, but not 100% all the time. So the black one is the dollar, and this is the SPX. So you can see sometimes it will go with it, some other times it will not. Okay, guys. So you can see right here. I'm gonna do something cool, guys, for you. Okay, we're gonna. Okay. This is the reverse of the dollar index. So this is 1 divided by the dollar index, okay? So means if the SPX is going up and this line is going up, it means the dollar index is coming down. Okay? So I hope this is clear. So SPX was going up right here, which is this one, and the dollar was coming down. When the SPX started coming down, the dollar, which is the black one, started going up. Okay? And like this. But recently, this relationship, it didn't follow really well. You can see the SPX was kind of ranging. Okay, lately it's kind of ranging, but you can see the dollar index right here. Okay, guys. So it's not 100% all the time. You can see a little bit of deviation, right? If the relationship was like reverse 100%, you would see those typical. It's not typical all the time. So you pay attention to this. There is no 100% correlation. And why is this? Because sometimes the dollar is used as a safe haven. It will be more when the stock market is coming down, then the dollar is going to go up. It will be more. At that time, it will relate more. But when the stock market is going up, not necessarily the dollar has to go down. This has a lot of also economic explanation, because if the stock market is going down, then people are buying the dollar as a safe haven because there is fear in the market. Okay, so it makes sense the dollar is going to go up. But when the stock market is going up, then it means everything is good. Okay, so there is no need to buy safe haven. So the franc and Japanese yen safe haven are going to go down. But at the same time, people have trades with the US, then they need the US dollar to make a lot of trades worldwide. Then there is going to be the demand for the dollar. Then the dollar may increase at the same time the stock market is increasing, because there is good, healthy economy going on worldwide, and the people need the dollar as a global currency. So the dollar may correlate to the SPX inversely. When it's coming down, the dollar may be going up. But when it's going up, not necessarily the dollar has to come down. It may be going up with it. I hope this makes sense. It is a little bit more complicated, but I hope this is not confusing, guys. Okay. So I hope this answered the question good, and it makes sense also. Okay, let me know if you have still any question or anything. So if you do go back to our systems right here, you can see what's happening right now. You can see the pound is still really weak. Again, it's the franc safe haven. This market is changing. If you can see the franc beside Australia and New Zealand, something's wrong right now. This market is changing. You can see the franc is getting strong. This could be indication of something, that maybe the stock market is gonna slow down a little bit. But I can see the Dow reaching 26,800 from this level. But if it does break below 26,200, then the story will be different. Then maybe you're going 25,700 down. But I think it's gonna go up, not down. But let's see what happens. Anyway, that's probably one of the times that the stock market could go up. At the same time, dollar could go up because we're selling euro dollar. Does mean we're buying dollars. Very straightforward, right? You guys can see this one. Start reversing right here. It's going down, right? You know the euro dollar is really slow, right? So that's why. So it's going down. So our sell is going good. I expect this to come down all the way. So that buy, where a lot of people will get into a buy, that was offering a good sell in my opinion. I could be wrong. This may break to the upside and I could be wrong. So just to let you guys know. Walaikum salam. Please guys, thank you for the likes. And if YouTube asks you guys about the channel, if it's informative, it's good, given some information like this, inspiring, just say inspiring. They put action movies for us, whatever it makes you happy. They ask some questions sometimes. See guys, I told you the franc is going up, so maybe about something is gonna happen in the stock market. You can see the DAX, it did reverse right here. How did I catch this? From my system right here, I found the franc to go up. When the franc is going up, there's indication that the stock market is gonna reverse. How I detect early catch of the stock market reversing? When the franc safe haven is going up, then the DAX did start going back down after it. Even before I see that, I told you this is indication of the stock market slowing down or going down. Look at this big candle right here in the DAX. So how far this can go, we extend this level right here and see. This could be only correction if the franc will continue like this. Let's see the franc index. Just look at it. The franc index is shooting up right here, guys. If you can see this green candle, of course you can see it much because of the black background. So if we make it, that's better. If you guys can see, this green candle is shooting up, the franc is going up, so it means the market is in the risk mode. So probably I would start thinking to sell in Australian USD now. Probably. Okay. That's yours going down, but probably New Zealand USD offer a good sell start point right now. Possibly, okay? New Zealand has a potential to come down, guys, okay? Has a potential. This signal could have a potential, but it's a good price to sell, but it's up to you. Probably gold. If the franc is gonna stay like this, then gold probably is gonna break to the upside. But if the dollar index is gonna go up strongly, then the gold is gonna come down. So I really don't trade gold now. This is not the best time to trade gold. If you guys scalp in 1 minute time frame or something, it's a different story. Okay, guys. Thanks, Song. Yeah, yesterday bound CAD, we gave the analysis about if it's gonna crash today. It didn't crash yesterday, but it did crash today, which was really nice. And also EuroCAD with it, so that was perfect. Yeah, the forecast was okay, I guess. Sometimes they go well, sometimes they don't. It's just if you get more good than bad, then probably you're gonna be okay. Bound New Zealand, bound Australian. Bound franc is probably a late sell, but probably it's the best sell. Okay, guys. So you need a tool to help you determine what to buy and what to sell. And you guys, always we update our tools, and the tools are the updates are free. You don't have to pay for the updates. All the updates you put in any system, you're gonna get the new version updated for free. You don't have to pay more money. Once you are a member with our website, then that's it. It's one payment. Then you get access to everything, just like Netflix. Some other website, you have to buy this system. You pay 400 for that one, and 200 for this one, and 300 for that one. And if you have to do update later on after a few months, they have to charge you $50, $100. You guys know all that stuff. So we're very clear, straightforward, very honest. It's $249 per 1 year, which is really small amount compared to the great benefit you get. And you guys were shown all the time how to use the system right here. So really, and you're gonna get the same exact screen I have right here. There's no different. We're not hiding this from you. We're gonna get this installed exactly looks like this in your screen. That one is gonna look exactly the same like this. Many members we already help installation in their website through TeamViewer. So guys, if you need help anytime, installation also are available, no problem with this one. This trend analyzer, I would recommend all of you guys upload it in like download it. It's for premium members. Of course, you have to join the premium member to be able to get it. We have some stuff for free. It's available for everyone. So if you guys want to check also the free stuff. So let's say why we talked earlier about the pound dollar and why this was a good sell. And also euro dollar, guys. See, euro dollar, it did have in the 1 hour time frame a correction, but the 1 minute start to reverse it. I will take this 1 minute signal. Why? Because it's going with the 4 hour time frame and it's going with the monthly. So I want to take every sell in the euro dollar for the downside. Okay, every sell in the downside. For the pound dollar, monthly, weekly, daily, 4 hour, 1 hour, half an hour, 15 minute, 5 minute, 1 minute, everything is a sell. Would you go and buy this? Of course not. This will be a no-brainer if I go buy it now. Okay, and it's giving you 100% sell. It's under so much pressure, pound dollar. Okay, guys. So don't take this one as a buy. It was a sell. I think it's gonna continue to be a sell. You can see all the pounds are under so much pressure right here. Excuse me, guys. This song is not. You're not getting notification. Maybe go to the YouTube channel and go to the bell icon, and you make sure you click this bell so you will get notification. Okay, guys, make sure. Please make sure to click the bell and choose all notification. So you get all the notifications all the time when there is a live streaming. So that's it. So you guys, that's the pound. We talked about the monthly trend. That was the weekly trend coming down. Then daily, recently there was one up wave. Then one started to reverse. That was a beautiful sell. That's it. It was a killer. It was beautiful. Euro index, guys, watch out. The euro index was going upward the channel correctionally. We talked about this is why this correctionally, because every time it does go make a high, it comes back to about 80% of this price. It goes up a high, it comes back to 80%. So that's a correction wave. A trend wave like this continuously going down was about 20% only correction. You guys see this? Only 20% correction. And why the trading system is making like this is not continuous? Because I don't want the system, the laptop to be slow because I'm doing live streaming. But if you guys want to be extended, you come here and you go to Advanced Profit Cloud Oil, you click edit and you come to this max and fill the bar and you put 1000. You see what happened? It's gonna extend right here like this, okay? But the more you make it, the slower it's gonna be. So if your laptop is really slow, I'm using a gaming laptop with 16 gig RAM and like with a turbo processor up to 4.2 or something. So, and it's fast laptop. I would recommend you guys, if you're into this and you want to open too many charts, to get gaming laptop. Gaming laptop is the best for Forex. It works really nice. Also, with me opening two MT4, putting so many charts, putting so many indicators and stuff, and doing live stream, and also playing like music and stuff, I open like 20 websites at the same time. With all this, it's still good. It's not freezing or anything. Okay, guys. So the euro is given, and the 4 hour time frame is a signal. So euro for medium term is a signal. So next week we expect the euro news to be negative. That's the euro index. This measures the strength of the euro against a basket of currencies, like 27 or 30 currencies. So it will give you the strength of the euro against so many things. So you can see this is technical classic analysis. It was in a downtrend. It's gone in the monthly. Then it's going in a correction wave to the upside, okay, like this, and the daily like this, and now it should break down and come back down with this 4 hour break to the downside. So You can consider this is the trend line. It did break below the trend line. Now it should be under pressure. Also, if you guys look at the MACD, if you do love the MACD, you can see it did break from the up and it's coming down. So we expect further down in the MACD. Okay. Thanks, money bag. Australian USD, I don't think it's a bad sell. I think it's okay sell. It's not the best, but I think it's okay. It's okay sell. The price range, the expectation of the dollar strength of the dollar index, the possible range of the stock market. There is no really high momentum. Doesn't look like the Feds they want to push too much money. Then I can say also a new coronavirus in China, with all that stuff, with considering the big rally and the way overbought for the Australian index, which is right here. If you look at this one, this Australian index, if you put in the daily time frame, you can see what's happening right here. That's the high of the Australian index right here. So really, you're selling close to the high. There is no a signal in the daily yet, okay, or in the 4-hour time frame, but it's making lower highs, which is a potential for a sell, okay, which is a potential for sell. And if this does work out good, then this is the channel we should be trading at. But I don't think it's gonna go below this level right here, okay. If this Australian will be weak the next 2 weeks, which is a possibility, then I think you have caught an Australian sell in a good place. Again, it's a weak dollar is about to be strong, and a strong Australian index about to be weak. So this would work good, okay. Just make sure you don't exceed 100 bips stop loss, just in case, you know. But I think that's okay. So you can see there, that's 1 hour time frame or whatever. So I hope this answered a question about the Australian USD. The franc start coming back down, and this indication probably the Dow and the SPX reverse it back up, or it's going to reverse. Okay, so possibly let's see how this candle is gonna go. It may go sideways or go up. Let's see. If it does come down, it should only rest here. The Dow now is more supported by the Feds and stuff, and also, guys, Nasdaq is the best to buy as indice. Nasdaq is flying because it's technology, and the new future is technology, so it's good. You guys, you can see the euro dollar is coming down. Is there any other chart you guys would like to look at? Please let me know. You guys are most welcome to ask. See, guys, look at this DAX. It did go up, right? That's beautiful, guys. Amazing. How our system did determine this DAX, it may reverse to the upside. Look at here. Because when I did look at the franc index, which was going up, right? The franc index was going up. That's as a safe haven, so that make the stock market come down. But when it did start to reverse, and then I expected the stock market to go back up. Okay, I think the franc should come down. Probably the latest The latest central bank of Switzerland was just, I didn't read the statement, but it's probably they're gonna make it go lower. Anyway, I don't like to trade franc. The bank is trading too much. So talked about this. New Zealand also. Canadian, guys, is undervalued. So Canadian is undervalued. That's why bound CAD yesterday. You guys remember this? We talked about the Canadian index, and this breakout is gonna be to the upside. And when the USD CAD was at 1.41 and said it's gonna come down to like 400, 500 pips, it did come like 700 pips. So we kind of catch some good spots. Market undervalued, overvalued, all that stuff. It will offer really good opportunity. So I'm telling you guys, that's a really good opportunity. Canadian dollar is undervalued. Okay, I read some articles saying Canadian dollar is overvalued. I do disagree with this guy. I think it's undervalued. Okay, just to let you know, guys, there was some other opinions about that. Yeah, the system is also amazing, guys. If you want to trade oil, is really fantastic. Okay, look at this signal buy here. It was beautiful, beautiful signal. It looks like the oil is gonna close, but watch out. Fridays also the oil tend to come down at the end of the session. So really, if you're in this buy, you probably should get out, because the oil, they close positions on Friday about 1 hour from now. Then you're gonna get a really strong movement in the market about 1 to 2 hours from now, guys. So pay attention to this. If you're in good profit today, just to get out, close everything, say goodbye to the market, and that's it. And that's it. Okay, so okay, guys, please let me know if there is any other question we should discuss. Bound yen is too late to sell now. Thanks, guys. Take profit for New Zealand USD. You're in New Zealand. Did you design this system yourself? Good question, guys. It's a teamwork. You can put it this way. I do have a lot of input to it, okay? But mainly, yes. Anyway, so you guys can see we are also developing more systems, guys. So we are kind of, what we do, we check so many strategies and systems and everything. Then we keep making strategies. Then we go do back testing. I'll show you guys right here. Is nothing secret. I can show you. So I'm just gonna run this. Show you guys the system itself. Oh, not everything. Open prices only. So guys, this is the system right here. And that's how the chart is showing. I'm just showing you guys this in real life so you can see. So emotionally you would be in this buy, right? And it will move on. I'm just putting any expert advisor to show you guys the chart, not backtesting expert advisor right here. It was just showing the chart how it's gonna show up when you're trading. So really, how this is a good way to learn the system also. When you get to a buy, the best place to get the buy, just it's too early to get from down here with the first green candle, but it's possible if you have some other support stuff, okay? But once you are above the green trend line, that's your green trend line, that's a support area. When you get too far away from the trend line, measuring to the upside, you should get out because this is overbought. But you have to get out probably with two cases, with the first red candle right here, okay, the first red candle, or when you get a sell signal, one of the two. Then that was a nice buy. So right now it's opening a sell. You should be in this sell like that, you know. Then your stop loss is right here. The good thing about the system, it gives you stop loss, it gives you entry and all that stuff. You move your stop loss to break even once you're in good profit. So really in this one you should be making money because it did drop like 200 pips down here. This one may be a small loss, this one is a good. So once you move up here, you move your stop loss to the entry, so a risk-free trade. Then you need to know the daily range for each pair. So you need to know how much approximately you would be taking profit and you would be happy. Okay. You can see the trend line keep changing color. It keeps moving because you can move your stop loss according to this. So if you're right here, you move your stop loss to entry. Not only to entry, you move your stop loss above this trend line right here. Okay, above here. And that's probably a good way to do it. Okay, so this is just showing how to trade the system, guys. Okay. Most welcome. So if you guys want to use scalping, also the system helps really a lot in using scalping. So if you want to scalp the market, yeah, it does run in MT4, and very soon, guys, we are updating it to run also in MT5. So let's give it 2 months from now or a little bit more, then everything we should start putting to work for MT5 as well. Okay guys, so this is just giving you, if you trade this stuff, how would you get profit, how you would take profit when you do close. Every time it comes to the trend line, it does bounce back. How many bips? Probably 150 bips you should get out. 300 is for this one, but you're not going to catch it to the bottom and get out to the top. When you get this continuation buy that was really nice, when it did go up so far like this, you know you need to get out, because every time it does fly up so far away from the trend, it has to come back down. It's just that market makers, they don't have computer systems to make this come back down, so the price, it does not move randomly. Okay guys, so just this is good to see how the chart move and why people end up losing money, making money, all that stuff. So guys, I would recommend you to try kind of get out of the market on Friday. I just have maximum one open position and just, you know, yeah, be careful, because you can expect any crazy movement at any time. It will just does not respect any technical analysis or anything. So watch out for this. Okay guys, so you get an idea here. So we're just gonna stop this. Gold looks like it's gonna break to the upside, so you guys pay attention to this. Looks is breaking to the upside right here. So this may offer a buy opportunity as a breakout. If you guys do trade breakouts, gold may be flying up as a breakout. Also the dollar index kind of is weak a little bit, so watch out. If you come into this buy, your stop loss should be below 1732 and your target probably 1758, 54 area like this. So stop loss is here and target is here. If we go to just I don't want to remove this all. This was a big analysis we put earlier today and said, let's see what's gonna happen. But really it's better to, you know, I think it's gonna go up, but it's better to avoid gold. You don't want to be stuck in trade at the end of the day. Also the tension in like Korea and all that stuff, this probably is gonna send the gold up. Any tension in between any two countries, even if they're just two small countries fighting or anything, it's just gonna send the gold up. Say gold may open next week in gaps if there is any escalation in the tensions or anything like that. So guys, watch out for gold. It may, if there is a tension, it may even 1750 gap next week or something. Okay, that's something. The Dow did have a correction. Looks like it's gonna go back up. Hey guys, this also system is available on our website, Trend Analyzer. This is VSA market scanner, which is really nice. So you guys are most welcome if you guys want to join. So is there any question, guys, before I do end this live so far? Osama is asking the strength of the gold, weakness to the dollar. Not necessarily, no. Gold is affected by the central banks buying gold. is affected if there is fear in the market, is affected if the stock market is falling, is affected if the dollar itself is falling, is affected if there's two countries having a war. It's affected if there is that last time the coronavirus, they needed to liquidize the gold, so because they need money, so they had to sell the gold. Is affected at the end of the year in December. All the hedge funds, they make their calculations, they give the money away, then they end up some portion they invest in gold. So in December the gold will go up probably 5% up. So I expect the gold in January or February 2021 to trade around 1900, 1950 or so. So that's probably 200 to the upside. I don't think gold is gonna come down any soon. There is too much negative outlook to the next 3 years in the economy globally. So the next 3 years, probably gold is just gonna keep pushing up. Possibly will reach 2,500 for the gold. I read some article saying the gold is gonna go $8,000. So you just let you guys know about that. Okay, guys. So that was it for me today, guys. I really do appreciate you guys joining me. Hope we got most of the questions. If we missed one question or so, please forgive us. If you guys want to download the system, it's available on our website. Thank you for joining again. Thanks for the likes, guys. We're making really a lot of likes today. That's really nice of you. I do appreciate this. Best of luck for all of you. Trade only safe, 1% per trade, one step at a time. You're gonna make it. Thanks and have a wonderful day, guys. Okay, thank you. Goodbye.